Have you ever felt like the future of science is just happening without you? Locked away behind this massive wall of jargon? Well, today, we're going to look at a PhD scientist on YouTube who is taking a sledgehammer to that wall, making these super advanced topics not just understandable, but actually really exciting.
You know the feeling, right? It happens to all of us. You get curious, you try to read a new scientific paper or an article about some breakthrough technology, and bam, you just hit this solid wall of words that seems totally impossible to climb.
You're suddenly staring at phrases like perovskite solar cells, exergy, or optical biosensors. And yeah, maybe the pictures show things that look kind of familiar, like DNA or atoms, but the words themselves feel like they describe something world-changing, but also completely out of reach.
If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are not alone. It's such a common feeling. But what if there was a guide? Someone who could not only translate this stuff, but also show you the absolutely incredible world hiding behind it. Well, that guide is the creator of the YouTube channel Physics-Cosmology. So let's meet the scientist who's making all of this happen. Right from the jump, the invitation feels personal. She just comes right out and introduces herself as Sumaya with a really simple but powerful goal: to expand your mind. It's an instant welcome into a world that could otherwise feel pretty intimidating. And check this out. Sumaya isn't just one thing. She's a PhD-level scientist and an engineer, so she has some serious credentials. But, and this is the cool part, she's also a soundtrack creator. She blends that hardcore science with real artistry. That unique mix makes her the perfect guide to innovation. So, with a skill set like that, what's the mission here? What's the point? Well, it's not just about making things simple. It's about going so much deeper. The mission is crystal clear. Make complex ideas exciting and accessible. And honestly, that word exciting is everything. I mean, it's one thing to make something easy to follow. It's a whole other level to make you feel the thrill of discovery behind it. Her whole philosophy is to go way beyond those surface-level summaries. It's about forging a real human connection to the heart of technology, taking that deep plunge to understand how things actually work at their core. Okay, so what does that actually look like? What kind of futuristic topics are we talking about here? Let's take a quick tour of the channel. So the content really stands on two major pillars: sustainable energy and bioengineering. This means you can find literally everything, from a PhD-tested recipe for a do-it-yourself solar cell to these incredible deep dives on the future of drug delivery. It's this whole library of awesome content. And it's structured to fit basically anyone's schedule. If you have time, you've got these long, deep dives, like a 27-minute journey into exergy and the true cost of energy. If you're in a bit of a hurry, there are shorter explainers, around 3 to 7 minutes. And of course, for that quick hit of knowledge, you've got shorts that are all under 60 seconds. But here's the thing, it's not just a one-way street where she's just talking at you. It's a whole community. She's always engaging with her audience, posting these huge, thought-provoking questions, like this one. Can we reverse entropy? I mean, it's a simple poll, but wow, it opens up a massive conversation. So when you put all of this together, the deep dives, the active community, the creative approach, it all funnels down to one big idea. It's an invitation to learn, to innovate, and to create. She even frames her call to action as this awesome 3-step journey. First, you learn the fundamental concepts. Then you use that knowledge to innovate, to think differently. And finally, and this is the most important part, you create together. It totally transforms you from just a passive viewer into an active participant. Ultimately, this is the promise of the whole channel. It's not just another lecture series on the internet. It's literally offering you a front row seat to see where science and technology are going next. And you're being guided by someone who is right there, on the front lines. And that leaves us with one final question, inspired by the kind of thinking this channel really gets you into. Okay, so we know that the laws of thermodynamics dictate the fate of the entire universe. But what can those same cosmic laws teach us about something much more personal? The true cost of the energy we use every single day. Now that's a question worth digging into.